I bring out Shawn Adamek. How are you, Shawn? Nice to see you. Shawn is showing the new version of Romplr?
Yes. The company name is Skyrockit. The product is Romplr. It's a music remixing application. We're going to start with a video. I want to ask the question to everybody out here. What does Coca-Cola, hip-hop music, and Romplr have in common? We're going to show you right now.
All right, the time is starting
Roll
now.
the video.
Got it.
All right, baby, let's do this.
50 Cent.
Nah, cut the music. Start from the top, bring in the melody. Right there. What are you doing? It's like I'm working with a child. Come on, man. Bring the string. I like that, baby. Yo, baby, drop that snare. Hell yeah. You can use this app to create remixes for my new hot single, Baby by Me. And after we sort through the remixes and we find the best one, the grand prize winner will be flown in to hang out with me. We'll have a good time, trust me.
Go to the iTunes App Store and download the Vitamin Water Sound Lab.
That's what I'm talking about.
Or go to 50soundlab.com to remix your entry. We mix the vitamins, you mix the beats.
I like that, baby.
I can hear your heartbeat, you're sweating. I can paint a perfect picture. I get deeper and deeper. I told you I'd get
So that's a
you.
great example
So
of...
this app does what? It's a mixing app.
It's a music remixing app. I'm going to give you a quick demo as well.
Come on, everybody, let's go. Come on, everybody.
Elmo camera.
Great.
This reminds me of what Todd Rundgren and Thomas Dolby were doing back in the mid-90s.
It's funny you should say that because I actually worked for a company called Beatnik, which was started by Thomas Dolby.
Yeah.
We did something called e-mixes. This was back in around
93?
2000, actually 1999, 2000 or so. It was free. It was on the web. We had a very difficult time monetizing this. It's kind of come full circle now. And now we have at Skyrockit, the version of Romplr we have is actually much more easily monetizable using things like the App Store. And I'm going to show you how to use it here real quickly. I'm not very good at this, but we'll give it a go. Let me plug in the audio.
Can you guys hear it? So you're essentially remixing tracks.
By me, baby, be a millionaire, be a millionaire, be a millionaire.
So you've got these 8 buttons in the middle, and these are all sort of looping track stems that we get directly from the artists. And we kind of piece them together so that you can use them in the remixer and turn them on and off. We also have little one-hits here. You can also solo tracks by holding the keys down. We've also integrated some stuff with the accelerometer, so when you shake it, it actually does different sounds and things. This app is available on the iPhone and select Nokia devices right now. This particular campaign actually launched about 250,000 downloads, and more importantly, perhaps, it also launched 40,000 downloads of the single on iTunes for 50 Cent. So this was monetizable for everybody in the entire ecosystem around this application.
So the revenue model question is obvious here.
Exactly.
Yeah, very interesting. Questions from the audience, way in the back. How do you deal with the derivative work from the music publishers?
That's a good question. So we have actually very long-term relationships through Skyrockit used to also be known as Moderati. We have done work with the record labels for ringtones for many, many years. So we actually work and have ongoing relationships with many record labels globally so that when iterative works come in, we actually already have that stuff in the channel and in the pipeline. Right now we have dozens and dozens of different things and different artists and pieces of music in the pipeline.
Another question from the audience. This is the second version of Romplr, am I right?
This is the first version, actually. There is one coming soon. We haven't announced anything yet.
Sorry. I think we just announced it. Whoops.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
But that's the plan, and you're on the iPhone
right.
and also the iTouch.
We're on the iPhone, iTouch, and Nokia now. We're looking at other platforms, the obvious ones, iPad, Android, RIM, and perhaps Windows Phone as well.
You've had some extraordinary success on the Nokia platform.
We have, actually. We've actually had
Europeans are going nuts with this,
yeah,
right?
they do like it. We've had about 700,000 downloads between Nokia and iPhone total, so the application has done very well in a very short period of time.
So it's global. Is there something about the European market that makes it different than this market, that they're more interested in playing with music than buying it, maybe?
You know, I think part of it is that the European culture has been more interactive with their phones for a lot longer. I think the smartphone trends really started in Europe with Nokia and companies like Sony Ericsson doing the P800, if anybody is an old mobile phone guy and remembers that from many years ago. Question?
Yeah, there you go.
We actually have two businesses. We have a product business and we have an agency business. The agency business deals with very large-scale brands. So we have campaigns that we do with people like Gap and Zippo Lighter and E! Entertainment. And Vitamin Water was another one that we brought in the agency group and actually put the product towards the agency, and we're able to develop this sort of trifecta of partnerships to come up with this application.
You have about 50 seconds left. That's a very interesting question, though, because you are really more of a B2B company. You haven't traditionally been a consumer-oriented company.
That's correct. I mean, we really do most of our work through partnerships. It's historically been through the ringtone business with the record labels, and now we're actually doing a lot more agency work.
But you've obviously raised some money.
Yes, we have.
How has that round been going? Was that a D&J round?
I actually can't really talk too much about the details, but right now we're actually in very good financial shape. We're very happy, and we're actually generating a lot of revenue on the app, so we're very happy with our position.
Revenue positive?
Yep.
Really? Already on the app? Any questions out there in the audience before we're almost done? He's got like 10 seconds, 9, 8. Anyone else? Good job.
All right.
Good. Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
everybody.
Shawn, I really appreciate it. And you demoed it beautifully. You did a nice job.